Camera. FIA Formula 2 is about to get underway with qualifying here from the Oostenrijk Ring, the A1 Ring, or now known as the Red Bull Ring. It's round 7 of the 2023 campaign and the green light is about to go on. However, not with that timing screen. We've got a bit of an issue with our data. F2 and F3 seem to have merged together. But around this 2.683 mile circuit, 20 laps in the sprint, 40 for the feature as well. 303.2 kilometres, 188.4 mile per hour is the top speed around this 63.4 metre elevation change circuit as well. That's at the top of turn 3. Hauger versus Crawford back in 2022 as well. A four-way battle ensuing in that one as well. It was quite an exciting race, not just Hauger versus Caldwell. Up at Remus at turn 3 as well. Zhou versus Eilert back in 2020. The first races to get back after the pandemic. Up the inside, a nice move as well. That was back at the Austrian Grand Prix, not the Styrian Grand Prix, which was affected by rain. Turn 6 as well last year, damp conditions. Hauger versus Lawson right round the outside, kicking up the dust as well as the track dried out. Hauger hold on against Lawson. Well, the clouds are starting to draw in over the Styrian Hills as well, and the prediction of rain could be coming true for Formula 1 later. That's down at the Bosch curve, where the Sochnes Gold area of the track is. Alongside me, the commentary box is Synthel and Omi. Synth, green light's going to go on in around about, well, it should have gone on now. Actually, it has gone on now. We're underway. But the track just looking a little bit good at the moment, but I'm just slightly worried, actually, as to what we can see coming up next.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting qualifying, and the rain could be coming in any moment. To be honest, it did say it was actually decreasing a little bit, the chance of rain for qualifying, but maybe it may fall towards the end of qualifying, which could be interesting. Some mixed conditions for Formula 1 then, but for this session it should stay dry, so that's good news for these guys. And let's hope it's going to be less chaotic outlaps compared to Formula 3, of course.
Timing screens have completely died, by the way, if anybody was wondering, because I'm looking at both Paul Aron and then Dennis Hauger, so they are slightly incorrect. Hopefully they'll reset themselves shortly. Good afternoon once again, Omi. Don't worry, you both get a break after this, I think, because I think Jess and Josh are coming up to the comms box for the start of the main race, although I don't think Josh will be around, I can't remember, for the next session of qualifying. But hello, Omi, how are you doing?
I believe Josh T will come in right a few minutes later, I believe.
Right, so
qualifying.
We'll get that sorted. We'll have you in the box and we'll do a trade-off as well. Put you back in pit lane so you can have a little bit of a break and sit down. We've done all the sessions so far today. What are you most looking forward to F2 in now again? We're going to see a numerous lap times, aren't we? Just sort of going up, doing quick runs around and go again.
I'm just looking forward to another close qualifying. The Formula 2 season has been brilliant so far, and I'm sure it's going to be brilliant in this session as well, around the shortest circuit. So we're going to be seeing some, I think it's going to be very, very close lap time wise, so I think we could be getting a very exciting session here. And once again, just like Formula 3, anyone can take pole, so it's going to be really, really exciting, and we could be seeing a bit more of I don't want to be the leader of this trade, a bit less in Formula 2, but I think we could still be seeing a bit of it.
We're seeing it now.
Yeah, we are.
The Van Amersfoort racing cars have pitted. They're not stopping at the box to just go for, it looks like sort of a drive-through penalty or something, because they don't want to be up front. Now they're in the middle of the pack, so they don't have to lead, and they want to have a slipstream. So we are seeing these games, which I actually didn't expect from Formula 2, but they are still doing it. It's not as bad as Formula 3, because otherwise it would bunch up all through here, which they're doing a little bit, but not as much. But yeah, it's still some games going on.
Well, I thought they were better than this. Obviously, I was incorrect. Let's hear for some radios.
We work on it. Engineers particularly, they are experienced, so they know exactly how it went so far. And one of the tricky thing is just to make sure that we are in the same rhythm as the others. So while the others push, you push. While the others slow down, you slow down. That makes your life much easier.
Pretty standard that though, I think, to be given that kind of information as to speed up, slow down, go again, go right, go left, or everything there. I don't really think we need just that much information going completely, do you?
Yeah, quite a bit of information there. But yeah, another lap for all of these drivers. And yeah, so I think we could be seeing the fast runs coming next time around. But we could be seeing some drivers do an extra run if they feel like the track position isn't the best. So yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. So we can currently just see them all in a train, not like Formula 3, luckily. So yeah, it's a bit more well behaved, but I've probably said that they'll start going chaotic.
Just apparently, Lando's had an interview in the.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I have not seen it yet. Oh dear, I don't know. Look at this. I'm just having a quick look at it. What's going on here?
Yeah, is it the one where a random reporter
Yes.
shout? Yeah, that one. Okay, brilliant.
Oh dear. I will double check that and get that in the qualifying show and talk about that later. Timing towers still aren't working. I don't know if anybody else having a working timing tower for F2?
Yeah, I am now. Because I decided to reset. It was fine for me, but I resetted it because it wasn't doing anything. And now I've got the F3 drivers, so that's helpful.
Same. Race control risk of rain for F2 quali is 20%. So it's mainly Boschong, Novalak, Stanek, Desani at the moment. So they are closing in. But yeah, I've got the F3 drivers as well. I'm just trying to get it to work, and it's not working. So we'll see if we get one. Crawford does jump to the top now. Owasa, as they all come through. Dewitt goes into second place. I'd love to tell you the times, but I think they're having a problem as well, because this morning we didn't have a driver tracker. This afternoon we're not having the correct information either coming through in our data system. So it's getting quite dramatic up here, isn't it? You can't really tell what's going left from right up at the moment because we're not getting any information on lap times. All we're getting is names. So Owasa doing Crawford for sure, Correa top 5. Mainly vested in Leclerc, that's it. Everyone else hasn't said a lap time just yet because they haven't passed the 107%. SSG says, hey guys, F2 session with the F3 drivers' names on the leaderboard. Yeah, timing tower's just crashed. We're just waiting. Stanak's up there, apparently by 1.6 seconds, but they're having problems too. Owasa looking strong.
Owasa, who's in first now, hasn't set a quick lap time either, so he's going a lot quicker as well. As we head to the final corner, Stanek is going to be the first to set a real time this time.
Stanek does. Oh, hang on. 7 seconds faster. Novalak up there too. Timing towers have reset themselves for them. I think they're having issues too. Everyone's having issues. What an L start to the weekend. Yeah. Dewan top. Then one more Correa. Lashaw third. Vesti top. Leclerc goes
We're
fifth.
just relying on TV pictures at this stage.
Yeah, Hadjar ninth. There goes Portier. Behrman goes third. Portier goes second. 1:15, 1:42. And then, is that Victor Martins? 1:14.926. Right, it's getting there.
Yeah, that's the track limit for Fittipaldi, I think, in turn 9.
Yeah, lap time deleted. So loses out on that one.
Going to
Fittipaldi,
second,
1:15.77. Go on.
I think he just went a bit too wide in turn 9. It's difficult to see from that angle, but looked like it was going a bit wide here. We're on board with Victor Martins, who is still in P1 now, with 1.5 tenths. That's a pretty good gap, I think, to second place. I mean, what we're seeing now, just right after everyone finished their run, it's sort of really provisional because we're going to see some. There we go, the first one. Leclerc from 14th losing his time due to track limits.
Oh, and here comes the train.
Oh.
Coming out of Sochler's Gold. Everyone slowing down, backing up. Like we said, we're going to see this in F1 later as well. So Get used to this,
I hope
everybody. It's going to be a bumpy ride for the next couple of weeks as we go to tracks
least they're
that are
not-
going to be like this.
Yeah, at least they're not overtaking each other. Oh no.
Vesti getting ahead.
I wanted to say at least they're not overtaking each other unnecessarily. I think it looked like they were just staying single file, waiting until the front one is finishing the lap. But no, they're still starting lap. Sorry, it's still just for some reason overtaking for no reason at this point. Because why are they overtaking here? They all got it though already.
Well, the timing screens are resetting themselves, so they are coming back. There we go. Oh, no, now it's saying Paul are on. Right. Data screens are just about getting ready for a reset because they are changing. So that's good news. So we'll just wait for it to get a little bit healthier, shall we? I'll do a quick reset.
Brad Benavides lost his time.
You're seeing these better than me. Benavides then loses out. Vesti up towards turn 3 at Remus. He's going to find a time soon. Should be able to. Back open our timing screens.
And Crawford is the next one to lose the time for track limits. It's going. There's still a lot going on. They already started the next lap, but some of the guys are still losing sometimes. They're taking sometimes take a lot of time to check these track limits.
That's not the right timings, by the way. That's just popped on. It's incorrect. They're the F3 drivers, not the F2s. Duin's fastest for the sector. Vesti having to really control the car, and he's down by a 10th already. He really is struggling in the middle sector. Oh, big switch.
Is that track limit?
Yeah. Iwasa.
The last losing time. Yeah.
So Nizani, Boschong, Iwasa, Crawford, Leclerc, Benavides losing it. Crawford goes 8th, Nizani goes 15th. Cross line for Duin. Does he go to the new top dog? Only 3rd, 115 and 109. Iwasa 10th. Vesti stays 4th. Okay, getting better.
They're in pink. Feel like Leclerc was pretty good around this track, at least in Formula 3.
Yeah.
Still in 18th now. Yeah, I think he did lose a lap to track limits. This is Fittipaldi bouncing over the curb, but he's over the white line as well as reversing. This is
this is
beautiful.
That was fun. That was fun.
Graphic. TV not working. Timer screen's not working. No data. TV pictures only. It's a classic weekend, isn't it? For sprinting.
As expected.
Yeah,
All
but-
chaos.
Happened in Baku as well. Every single time we have a sprint weekend, our systems just go haywire up in the box. Benavides lost his lap time.
Oh,
Behrman.
Behrman as well. From 10th.
Behrman. So Behrman's got
Yeah, this
dropped
is
down to
crazy.
17th. Yeah.
I really hope it's going to be less for Formula 1.
I'm worried about that now, and especially about all this trafficking we're having on the circuit.
Wasn't it this track where I think last year Paris went through to Q3 or something while he had a track limit, but they were too late?
Yes,
Yes.
it was. Yeah.
Eventually they had a grid drop or something.
Yes.
Yeah. We were talking about it earlier, weren't we, Josh?
We were in practice, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
You're spot on. Fittipaldi.
Oh, Fittipaldi. Cross second, yeah, it's gonna keep on happening.
We're
Let's
keeping
see what Iwasa can do now.
our eyes more on the timing tab than anywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iwasa's up.
What's up? Yeah.
This is
Yellow
good.
sector 1, but still improving on Martin's time.
We have a timing tower. Brilliant.
Oh.
Right, and now it's saying Oliver Golet's on
Hey.
top. What?
Oh, is he? I didn't know that.
Well, hang on.
Mine's fine, I think, now. Let's not jinx it.
No, it's still wrong. It's showing the numbers as Fittipaldi's had his lap time completely deleted. Now he's back. They are showing the numbers of the F3 drivers that are in F2 as the position orders. So car 6 in F2 is Victor Martins. Car 6 in Formula 3 is Oliver Golev. Duin's 14 in Formula 2. Montoya's 14 in Formula 3. So they've got it sort of working, but the drivers' names are wrong.
Yeah, as Crawford has also lost his lap from 8th on the grid, as Iwasa does not improve on his lap, so he's still in 8th place, as Leclerc goes up to 13th.
Yeah.
losing on it. Right, so we're halfway there in getting our timings correct up there. Is
Oh,
everyone-
doing
Doing
it.
some time.
Oh. Doing too, yeah. Where's he dropped down to
It's
fifth?
really chaotic.
Just throw it in the bin at this rate.
Yeah, Formula One qualifying and the sprint shootout is also going to be pretty chaotic as well. This, I think we're going to see most blocking going on at the final two corners. And yeah, maybe in Q1 we could be seeing a bit more of these trains, but a tiny bit less as slipstream wise. I think teams can do their own game, like someone slipstream someone and all of that stuff. So we could be seeing a tiny bit less in Formula. That's
Is it Crawford?
Adjar.
Slow.
Maybe.
Right,
Ah, it's a Hedger slowing down in the pit entry.
I think our timing towers are slowly coming back to us.
I think mine's fully back.
Yeah, it's,
Bad news. He's in.
I need to
Oh, is he
fix
slowing?
mine. So yeah, that's just part of that little track limits thing we saw a second ago. Okay, I think mine is back. I just need to get it working on here. Loading timing data. Come on, please give us it back. We need it back.
Mine, yeah, I wouldn't say mine is because it still
back.
says Fittipaldi 7th.
We're back. Full timings.
Yeah, I think Hedger's car is breaking down, so that's very bad news for him. He's in 12th, but he doesn't have any speed in the pit lane.
Half the session to get that fixed. Half the session. Sometimes I'm shocked. Right, okay. Got our screens back. Go through the order as it stands. Victor Martins from Cordial, Vesti, Portier, Doohan, Hauger, Maney, Awasa, Correa, Maloney, Druvela, Hadjar, Leclerc, Vachor, Nizani, Behrman, Novalak, Boschong, Stanak, Benedivez, Crawford, Fittipaldi. What is this from Hadjar? Oh, black smoke out the
This
back of the
is-
exhaust. So you were right, Synth. Definite problems.
This could be qualifying over for Hedger. They can't fix the issue in time. They're looking. They're gonna try and do something with 15 minutes to go, but and he's lost his time for track limits as well.
Oh no!
Even
Oh.
worse.
Unfortunate.
It just gets worse and worse. And look at the rain! Hello!
Oh.
Let's hope it's not gonna rain because that would ruin the end of qualifying.
Don't rain this session, just start raining before F1.
Yeah, save
Yeah.
it for 50 minutes, then you can throw it down.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the Austrian
Be
for
patient,
bonjour?
Rain. Be patient, Rain, be patient.
Is Austrian Guten Tag still?
Yes.
sprint tomorrow.
that's hard.
So we have another track limit. Once again at turn 10, mate, we need to be super careful because now we have already 2 track limits.
I was not out that lap. I was in.
Guten Tag rain at this point. Behrman's really annoyed at this rate. So would I. Okay, good quali coming up. This is going to be fun.
Really fun.
So yeah, Jess and Omi and Josh and Megan in the box, that one. As we get ready. No Richie this weekend, no Tom. Richie's taking some time off from in real life racing as he focuses on esports over the weekends. He'll be back with us at I think at the British Grand Prix. But he'll take a couple off. Ed's busy covering EERC, which we'll all be at some point during the Le Mans virtual. The EERC 24 Hours at Le Mans is the official title. Then also we'll be covering everything else. Right, so let's get some interviews up there on the circuit then, side by side.
It's always better to be P1, but
Guys, I'm
I'm
gonna
close to
stick with you,
P1.
World Feed, for a
We've
second.
had
It's not
a
going.
really good beginning, first half of the season, I would say. And yeah, now, you know, I need to put everything together to go takes, you know, I think we can have more wins and more poles. It's just a matter of, you know, working really hard and having the perfect setup. But, you know, we are close to that.
So Théo Pourchaire saying he's close and he's second, but he came second in the points last year. That's not why he returned. He's looking for the championship title this season, and he is behind his main rival. But the black and white flag has now been shown to Ollie Behrman for pinging track limits too many times in the session. And so only turn 9 and turn 10 But it's turn 9 that's seen the majority of the lap times deleted so far this session.
Yeah, so he will end up possibly getting an extra penalty. There were several drivers getting quite heavily told off and trips the car to the course, or stewards, prior to the F3 qualifying session. So all these drivers will be warned. And Jack Doohan patiently waiting now. Touching back on Teo Pourchaire, Alex, we're only halfway through. Yes, that is good news. We're only halfway through this Formula 2 season, so we've got plenty more races to come, and in quick succession as well. So a lot of things can change.
Indeed they can. As we're closing in, Jess says, "Oh, rain, good time, I just finished work," she says as well. Indeed, Jess will be with us for the qualifying. Look at that, Sid. It's going to come, isn't it? It's circulating, and the Styrian Mountains with rain are incredibly fierce. We saw that before a couple of years ago.
You're muted, Synth. Nope, he's muted.
Yeah, we can't hear it. We can't hear it. Try again.
Sorry, I'm muted. Yeah, well, the rain is 45 minutes to fall, so and I wouldn't even mind if it would fall halfway to qualifying. That's going to make some interesting things as well. We've seen that before, but yeah, it's not going to drop, hopefully, this qualifying, because that would ruin everything. But yeah, for Formula 1 qualifying, it's going to be very interesting to see. And that could definitely change the outcome. The maybe predicted Red Bull 1-2 could definitely change.
Here's Behrman's lap time position. Yeah, that was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
That's so marginal, isn't it?
But I understand he thinks he's within the lines, because that's going to be... It just was so close, but yeah, it was clear he was over from the outside.
Megan's just shouted down to me as I ran back into the house, "Is it raining?" And I said in one answer, "Yes, it's raining at our location, but it's only light spitting." "And is it raining in Austria?" she then shouted down. I said, "Not just yet." So, ready for that. Come on, Megs, into the box. We have your headset and a mic if you want a mic. So we're all set to go. Everyone doing outlaps, they're coming straight in. Hadjar in. His teammates coming in as well. So they know the plan. They don't want to have any traffical oh, no, they're all coming in. Okay. So, they're all coming in, Vesti.
P3 at the moment.
Remember, keep thinking about the track limit before the corner. You're doing a good job. They're being really strict, so it can play to our advantage to be within track limits always.
It's kind of within the rules to be within track limits. You don't need to say that's going to play to your advantage. You need to be within track limits. If you're outside track limits, you're going to lose out on the lap time. Everyone coming through the pit lane now as well. Correa, Maloney, Vajor, Nizani, Novalak, Hadjar, Stanak, all coming through the pit lane to try and get out of the tow of everybody else and make sure they get a clean lap in. It's a bit silly. Really silly, actually.
Yeah, Valmaral Correa actually went to his pit box. The rest all just doing basically a drive through, kind of just going through to not be at the front of the field, as they all want a tiny bit of slipstream here. So yeah, so yeah, Isaac Hadjar still also in the pits as well. So it looks like so it looks like they're still working. They've not been able to find a fix at this current stage, so they're going to be hoping that they can quickly find something and try send him out there. But unfortunate for Isaac Hadjar, especially even after that lap got deleted, so he's really lost out even more. But yeah, I think we're going to be getting a lot of laps deleted, aren't we?
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun as they come through turn 4. And as always, it's a short track here at Austria. Let's hear from Dennis Hauger.
Dennis Hauger.
We're not gonna be up there without the tow, I think. Honestly. Okay, if you prefer, then you can try through these laps, if you prefer.
If that rain comes...
Again.
Yeah. And Hadjar.
Exactly why.
No one wants to lead.
Another cool down lap, shall we? Formula 1's going... The thing is, though, the only good thing is, they're not going to do this if it rains in F1. It'll be just best lap times, regardless if you've got a tow or not.
And there's less time in Q1, Q2 and Q3.
Oh, black and white flag for Behrman, track limits. And yes, you're right, there are less time. So
Why?
He's done it too much.
Alex
They get
Jakes
a
mentioned
penalty in
that.
qualifying.
Yeah, Alex Jakes mentioned that. He said that, I think when we were on the world feed, he said that he got a black and white too many times, so, yeah.
So So penalties.
I wouldn't understand why you could get a penalty for track limits in qualifying.
Too many. I
Too
guess.
many-
Yeah,
still
but-
too many lap times leaders. It's a bit bizarre, isn't it? To get the black
You
Classic
already
FIA,
get
classic
penalized
FIA.
for... Yeah, true.
That looks familiar to me for some reason. So 7 minutes to go. Enzo Fittipaldi
Well,
seventh in the
who's leading
championship.
the pack now? Is it Fittipaldi up front?
No,
No,
there.
it's Ruvela.
Druvela's out front, yeah. Haugers went into the pit lane and he came back through, so it is Druvela, as you say, out front in 11th position at the moment, leading this little field around for Formula 2, and now they've got to start pushing lap times. They've got to. It's time to go, 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 go. By the way, let's have them doing.
Soon.
Braking by Porsche for sure. All these guys are extremely erratic braking. I was lucky to not crash.
By the way, there's a question I wanted to ask, by the way, in the commentators chat. Did you see, Synth, the document that Tom posted about Abu Dhabi?
Not yet.
Just
Take a look at it.
Yeah, go into the comments chat and take a look at it. As Fittipaldi out there at the moment looking strong.
Yeah. Fittipaldi looking strong, but you need to keep it up to the second and third sector as well. So, yep, improvement for Fittipaldi, improvement for Martins. They all just got to keep finding some time, but they've got to keep it together in the second part of the lap. So that's going to be crucial for the drivers. We're about to get a sector time from Fittipaldi, the second one. Let's see where he is compared to Martins' last effort. So we're actually not comparing it to Behrman. However, Martins is up. So Martins is finding time by over 0.2 of a second. So Martins looks very quick. Fittipaldi yellow through the second sector, so not finding the second sector time he needs. But this will be tight. You got to keep it in track limits because you can lose all of the lap right here. And yeah, it was really, really tight. But Behrman's also going faster. The wall as Deruvela goes second.
And Fittipaldi takes it, and Martins goes even faster. 1:14.643. Pocher takes it into second position. Nice little job from everybody coming through. Behrman.
Yep. What? Yeah, let's see what Behrman can do now over the line. Can he take fault? No. He had a mega first sector, but Vesti goes to the front row.
And Leclerc goes 7th. Nazani to 14th. First run's done. Here's Cordial. Did you manage to see it then?
Yeah, what? Wait. I'm a bit confused. What does it mean? Is it...
Yeah.
Hang on, we'll take it in a second. Cordial across the line 11th, goes to 7th. 1:14.987. It's not real.
What? Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought so.
It's what it was on the cricket commentary this morning, and Tom said that to me, that the FIA had reversed the decision of Abu Dhabi, and he sent that document. He created that document. He sent it to the commentary chat, and I was like, "What? Are you really serious?" And I thought the one person who would fall for that would be Synthol, because he won't be watching the cricket and he won't be in the commentary. So I was like, we were waiting all day. Just remind me, have you seen the commentary chat yet?
I don't know why I thought it was real. But it wouldn't have...
Oh, it's really getting tight now, Pocher.
Do not drive that slow. Dangerous.
Yeah, it's a lot of mess now on the track. Too wide of the 7 and 8. They're all closing up with each other, and they're not on push laps, but they're about to be. To be fair, even I thought it'd be real, but I was waiting for Josh T to come in. So,
Yeah, let's
I
try for
did-
Josh T when he comes back from school, because he's going to come back from school and be clueless. Let's see
Yes.
how Josh T reacts.
I thought it was real for a second, but
Tom
I
will
mean, to
very
be honest,
happy.
if this was real, Verstappen would still be champion, right?
Yes, yeah, he would be. But
Okay.
Tom was very happy that at least somebody fell for it. I was unsure. I thought he told me that there was an FIA Mohammed Ben Sulayem statement. I thought, oh, okay, is this about a new race or something? And then he said about Abu Dhabi. I thought,
Well, I looked it up as well. I was checking if it's real. No, but
Oh, Tom, brilliant. Tom, you.
I was so confused. Okay, never mind.
For those of you who are
It said
watching,
30th of June as well. I was like, what?
for those of you who are
I wanna see
watching
your-
and have got no clue what we're on about, this morning on USON, in the cricket commentary that myself and Tom were doing, Tom said that there was a statement from the FIA saying that the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix from 2021 results had been nullified to keep this purity of the sport and the sporting integrity. And big one in the
Thomas
middle.
off.
That's Druvela. It's
Druvela.
blocked Fittipaldi.
Jay and Ruvla
Oh.
off into the gravel. Yeah, Fittipaldi had to smash on the brakes there.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a close moment.
That was the first moment, because when you're rejoining, Fittipaldi just has to back out of it because you don't know if he's gonna come and hit your car, so it's really tight. But Josh, you can continue before we
Yes.
get these fast laps.
Yeah,
well,
so-
we're on one already. We're doing.
Yeah, he also spent an hour creating that document and then sent it in as well to the chat. But he messed up. He should have sent me the document first, then talked about it on air.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't say anything to Josh T, as Jess says as well, because it could happen. Doohan goes into 5th position. But hey, well, at least Tom would be happy that his work wasn't wasted. That one person did fall for the joke. So well done, Tom, as well. But yeah, he sent in the chat waiting for everyone to realise, and it hadn't been. So.
No need to scare me like that.
There's Fittipaldi getting scared of Jeruvela.
Yeah. Understeering into the gravel trap. Oh, what a save. He nearly
Oh,
Yeah.
lost it into
Yeah.
the side of Fittipaldi.
I was fully
It could
expecting.
have ended up way worse.
Yeah. Oh, he hit the camera!
Oh. Bye, camera.
Hey, at least it didn't break or crack. Just need to put it back
Yeah,
up.
it didn't.
Yeah.
It's not the second time it's happened this weekend. I think it happened during practice as well for Formula Team.
Yeah, it did, yeah. Resilient camera, I want one. You drop your phone these days, it smashes into a million pieces. There's Fittipaldi again.
Yep.
I mean, the one person who should know about falling cameras is Omi. Every 5 seconds.
Well, I guess my phone has fell a few times, so.
I can't wait now for Josh T in the comments box. That'll be a running joke. If you haven't seen it, it'll be on the Discord. I think Tom's going to put it in the main Discord as the joke evidence with the document he sent. But it's quite well done, actually. He even saved it as FIA statement on a PDF doc. It was just screenshotting it. It was perfect. So well done, Tom. Martin's in the pit
Yeah,
lane,
probably
Porsche
need-
too.
Yeah, we'll probably need to tell Joshy to look in the Discord, because he's probably going to run in here and jump back straight
Oh,
into
no.
Discord and fit the Audi off the road.
Big lock-up.
And
Big
that's-
lock-up for Fittipaldi.
That's it. With the checker flag out, that's
Yeah.
it. Session's over.
Yeah.
Has Martins taken pole position?
Oh,
Or Hadja
still
on a lap.
many cars coming. It's just... well, Hedger, by the way, back out on track. Didn't even notice it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
it
appeared
is.
on the circuit. Let's see how he can do to the second sector. So he needs a lap because after because the first one got deleted and then an issue. So yeah, he's currently in. He's probably aiming for a top 10. It's gonna be tight though. He'll need a mega last sector here.
Looks like Martin's got pole.
It's a 1:14.6. It could still be done. Here comes Isaac Hadja at the last corner. There's a bit
Is
of a
that too
mistake. Yes, he's over the line. It looked just on it at the exit, but at one point it was over it. Takes the checkered. 17th. That's a disappointment there. 1:15.3. Martins and Wasser. That's it. Done.
Yeah, is Doohan not improving anymore? Or for sure, Maloney.
Do
Yeah,
it.
No,
this was
Doohan
the
is finished.
second sector. Yep. No one's able to do it. Victor Martins, unless we see a late deletion of his lap, is on pole alongside Frederick Vesti.
Fantastic run for Quali. Really brilliant stuff. That's it from him.
Taking a pole position. Good effort for him in qualifying there.
Oh, they're going off air. Sky take it.
Half an hour's time qualifying.
Okay, well, we're going to sign off now then as well. We'll go through the order for the sprint race then. And the main grid for Sunday as well. It's Victor Martins from Frederick Vesti, Thierry Potier, Kush Maney, Jack Doohan, Amul Wasser, Enzo Fittipaldi, Emile Cordial, Arthur Leclerc, Jan Juve in the top 10, Jack Crawford, Richard Verschoor, Oliver Beerman, Juan Manuel Correa, Dennis Hauger, Roy Lozani, Isaac Hadja, Zane Maloney, Roman Stanley, Brad Baer Divas, Clement Novalak and Ralph Boschung, the 22 riders. Okay, let's try and find out then what our punditry team thought of that. Start with you, Amy. What did you make of qualifying?
Absolutely great qualifying for Formula 2 and Formula 3. Let's see how Formula 1 does with their qualifying coming up. But yeah, that was an absolutely amazing Formula 2 qualifying, and I'm really looking forward to the sprint. It's going to be really, really interesting. Jehan Derulo on pole alongside Arthur Leclerc, my favourite driver. So let's see what Arthur Leclerc can do also from second place. But it can still easily change because I'm expecting a few extra lap time deletions to come in. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see how tomorrow's race is going to go. And also the F3 sprint is going to be interesting as well. So really looking forward to it.
Nat says Vesti is going to do it, and he will get Sergeant's seat. Cordial P8 for quali, says SHT. Yep, Cordial is P8 on the circuit. Synth, what did you make of F2's quali?
Yeah, well, interesting qualifying, and it showed that even in Formula 2 they go with the slipstream game, so let's hope that's not going to be the case with Formula 1 qualifying. Well, it won't be if it's going to rain, but yeah, that's going to be quite something, and track limits is something to look out for, and that's going to be something for the whole weekend.
Well, my thanks to you, Synth. My thanks to Omi as well. Synth, we'll see you tomorrow for the F3 and F2 sprint races as well. Go and enjoy qualifying, and Omi, stay around. Jess will join the team, so will Megan and Josh T, and we'll get ready for the qualifying for Sunday's Grand Prix. My thanks to the team. We'll see you later on. Bye-bye.